You want 2K rumors and news, you in the right place. Want a community that's cool, you in the right space. You want tips, subscribe now and ring the bell. Then go to the park and give them hell. The Boot Squad is an organization with all winners. Soldiers up in formation, we all killers. And when you step on the court, yo, you're our dinner. When I play D in the fourth, yo, Kawhi Leonard.
So you don't know. Your boy Brutal, him on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So y'all know what it is by now. Take some time out, bless up your boy, like up the video. Definitely help their channel out, because you know your boy gonna always keep y'all up to date on everything in the 2K community. And you know we're gonna have to start the video off right by giving a big shout out to the Nody gang. Anyone that typed Brute Squad in the comment section and y'all got the notification bell on lock, I gotta put y'all up on the wall of fame, man. Appreciate the support, appreciate the love y'all been showing your boy, man. Much love, much respect. I gotta show y'all love back. So we got a conversation, a little back and forth between me and Laker fan, man. I gotta share with y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. All right, and I know this is not gonna be a popular opinion, so I'm not looking for a popular opinion, of course. But it is what it is, right? So let's talk about this right here. Now, Laker fan made a post, right? I ain't gonna front with y'all. I was busy as hell with my day, going through, and then I decided to scroll through Twitter, and I saw this post by Laker fan, and he said, "If I got 60 seconds to talk to whoever is the head of 2K. My one dying question is, what do they gain for having us grind my players at all? Don't you think it'd be great for business and players who just want to plug and play to give everyone 99s out the box? Win-win if you ask me." Now, straight out the gate, I know a lot of people want this, and I want y'all opinions in the comment section. Now, as soon as I saw this, man, this was my response right here. Immediately, that was my response right there, yo. And this is because I saw this already. Now, a Laker fan saw this, of course, and he said, "Yo, my G, what's the problem here in your opinion?" I was confused by the wording, but I understand what he was saying, to be quite honest, right? All right, so my response is, now, I will say what I really wanted to say and not what I typed out here, because y'all know Twitter got limited characters, so I had to shorten and take out a few words to try to fit in, you know what I'm saying? I actually had to write twice because you just had limited characters, right? So basically what I was saying, right? There used to be a sense of achievement when you created your my player and leveled him up and grinded your badges. It actually set your players apart, or used to set your players apart. Remember that? Now we're going to go back to that in a little bit. Then you would take your player to the park and compete and see how well he stood up against competition. But over the last few years, we constantly asked to make things easier in that process, which removed the sense of achievements and made it harder for your player to set itself apart. But I guess that's how it is, or that's how it goes. This is not surprising, or not a surprising request. Everyone wants the easier road travel. I'm sure it's a popular take as well. Now, he responded right here. He said, "Well, dudes get older and get busier." Okay. All right. I as well came up off badge tutorial videos and grinding bone collectors. I don't know if he was trying to take a jab because I came up with a badge, but that's the next conversation to be had anyways. He said, "Either way, you drive away a massive part of the casual player base by making them spend hours doing something they don't want to be doing with their time that may only allow 3 hours a night to play the game. So they're gonna spend every night getting off work, out of school, and grinding against bots in my career, or be a burden to their teammates online with the incomplete build." Now, I said instead you play against all 99 bots in the park, because little Timmy don't have to put in time to max out their builds, go through the process and learn how to use their builds, or even understand how the game works. And it will totally kill the my career community in the process. But who cares about them though? Now, he said, "You and I both know they could 100% bring back skill points to my career, and then the mode wouldn't even be pay to win. But you are asking them to make you see, and this is a contradiction of what you're asking. You can't say the mode isn't pay to win when you're asking them to make the park pay to win. But we're going to continue again, right? He said pay to win in the first place. You would actually probably follow a development archetype. So now he's asking for set archetype, taking away the flexibility we have to create builds. That isn't spent exploiting the game for badges and actually playing for fun or story mode. Now this is a lot. Of course, as I said before, I'm sure I don't have the popular opinion in this sense, because I see it all the time. Yo, let me just pay and get my player up, max out, and then we good. But guess what? Every year, and as I said before, I don't care if no one agrees with me. Every year I notice we ask for things to get easier and easier, and then the same people follow up and say, yo, the game is boring, the game ain't got no depth. When the park was introduced in 2K15, it had layers to it. This is how the infrastructure worked. You play My Career because My Career was really popular back then. And as you play My Career, you go through the NBA, level up your player, learn how to use your player, and then after you get your badges and stuff like that, then you take it out there. There was a process. So it felt like real life. It was like me getting better at the game. I go work out a lot. I put in time, work on my game, work on my jump shot, work on my dribbling move, work on my handles, work on my layups, work on my dunks, everything like in real life. And to be honest, the badges was a representation of that. So if I went and work on my free throws, I'll get free throw ace. If I go and work on contested shots, I'll get Deadeye. And vice versa. If I work on dunking on people, I get, what is it? I forgot what it was called back then, posterizer, right? And so basically, you putting in work in My Career or whatever will be linked to you achieving certain goals, right? So it's very similar to you working on your jump shot, and you eventually get a smooth jump shot, man. It just was a reward of you putting in that work. Then guess what? The game time against people, let me see if everything that I worked on, how effective was it? That was how it felt back in the day in 2K15 and 16 and 17. Which is what we look at right now as the best 2Ks ever, despite all the server issues and all that stuff. But what was big about those games was the sense of achievement. Since we've been begging for badges, and this is just one example of one of the things that we ask for them to make easier for us, right? Remember, a lot of people was crying, yo, I hate grinding badges. This is a lot of time being wasted, whatever. Then they made it so much easier for us that everyone out there got max badges. Guaranteed every build out there got max badges. But this is what I'll say again. There is no other feeling that replaced that when you see that badge pop up after grinding for a badge. I know how long y'all been around the 2K community, but when that badge pop up, I remember when I got Deadeye. Oh my God. That feeling of achievement. And guess what? I was one of the few people out there with the Deadeye badge. So when people would look up my player and say, yo, he got Deadeye, guess what? It was rare. There was a sense of, yeah, I got that. I worked for that. It set me apart from everybody else. But since we kept asking, yo, let's make it easier. Let's make it easier. It took away layers to the game that made the game interesting, that made the game fun, that gave you that sense of achievement. Every time I do my videos and I say there need to be something for the grinders, there are people saying to hell with the grinders. I ain't got time to grind. Okay. Well, just settle for mediocrity, because if you ain't got time to grind, and this is for everything, bro. You got a reason why people like Kanye, Elon Musk, and these people do great in real life. Because they lock in and they grind, bro. And there are rewards for your grind, bro. If you don't want to grind on something, you shouldn't be competing against people that's grinding. It's simple. I know it's harsh, but it's simple. If you don't got time to be into grind a video game, then just play casually. And yes, we have more important things. Everyone got more important things to do than video games. Call a spade a spade. But everything I do, I like to grind at it. Everything I do, I want to lock in. Everything I do, I want a sense of achievement. If I'm playing a video game without a sense of achievement, the game will quickly die. Quick will die in my hands. Trust me. Because then I'll be playing and playing. I'm like, all right, unless I got friends on, I can't play because there's nothing to do. Like, come on, my G. But I understand that most people won't agree with Brute. And I'll always stand up on this. I'll always die on that hill. That I'll always give my opinion. I'll always watch, right? And I did close this off. Let me see my final. Let me see if I could find my final message to him. This. Again, I'm sure it's not a popular take. Who am I? This is just my one opinion, right? I'll be here for the show, though. I'll definitely tune in for the sequel because I saw this already. This is why I call it a sequel. Trust me. I've been here for years seeing people complain about the game. It's hard to get this. It's hard to get that. Good. It should be hard. That's the only way to set players apart. The easier you make it, the easier you make it for everyone to look like everybody. Everyone to be like everybody. And then you want to complain about people having copy and paste builds. But we keep asking 2K to make it easier to have copy and paste builds. And we're making it easier for 2K to make more money off our backs. And guess what? There's a game mode for this. It's my team. If you want to just get on and buy your player, there's my team. Now, 2K, I think, should put in a game mode similar to the park where you could go buy a card and you could play with that specific card and play with your teammates with specific cards and go 3v3. And that would solve a lot of the issues, to be quite honest with you. And do the same thing with 5v5. Get 5 people. You all get to pick up if you want a Shaq card or Kobe card. They're all pre-made builds, technically. And they're all glitch builds, too. Y'all could actually go use that. And if 2K could allow that and go do your thing. That's all. But don't mess up what my career was supposed to be. It's supposed to be a journey. It's supposed to be growth. It's supposed to represent growth. And it's supposed to represent achievement. And over the years, we forgot what my career was supposed to be out the gate. And since then, we've been complaining ever since. Oh, the game is boring. Oh, I ain't got nothing to do in the game. Oh, they can't give us enough rewards in the game. You know why? Without a sense of achievement, nothing matters in playing video games. You're busy, go spend time with your family, bro. If you want to play video games, play video games. You're busy, go do some work outside of video games. You have things to do with your time, go do something with your time. Video games is on the back burner in terms of things that are important. So don't cry about, I'm being too busy to play video games. Okay, good. I mean, you got stuff to do outside of this imaginary world. Go do it. But when you got some leisure time, come sit down and play the video game. And put your time into something that there's a sense of achievement linked to it. But anyways, man, let me know what y'all think. Again, this is not a popular opinion by any means. But I see what's going to happen. Someone like him put it out there. And guess what? As we saw with people requesting monkeys and parrots, a lot of people going to jump on the wave and say, yo, 2K, let me buy them up. Let's do it. And you're going to see, you know, other communities, copy and paste ideas. And they're going to put it forward and pressure the devs. And guess what? The devs see a huge benefit in it. Of course, more VC sales. Ooh, yes. Yes. Now, no one wants to grind. But let's forget about the My Career players. Let's forget about the people who can afford to buy players. Who can afford to pay $70 for a game, then go and pay the next $70 for a player. Let's forget about all those people. Because I could afford it to hell. I ain't got the time. Let's make the game easier for me, pay to win, and give me a huge advantage over my competition, which is already have. Let's just make it easier for me. That's what I'm hearing. Anyways, man, y'all know what it is. Your boy Steve. You know I'm going to always call a spade a spade. Make sure if you got some more time, check out the video that I posted yesterday if 2K is missing the wave. I ain't gonna front, man. This cross-platform thing is becoming a real popular thing. I think FIFA is about to drop cross-platforms. That's gonna make the game. That's gonna shake up the sports world again. MLB already have it. FIFA is gonna have it. I think Madden's gonna follow right next because that's under the same EA umbrella. And because EA already got, I think it's Apex already got cross-platform, so we could see that happening. So make sure to check out that video. Let me know what y'all think. A lot of people are enjoying that right now. Anyways, y'all have a blessed one. Put your opinion in the comment section. Again, I understand this might not be a popular opinion, but y'all gonna always know where Brutes stand, and I'm gonna explain why I said what I said. Anyways, y'all, have a blessed one. Be safe out there. Peace.